Are you up, New Jersey? Today is February 19th, and here's what happened yesterday, February 18th. Oh, first off, if you're just waking up, South Korean president, actually former South Korean president Yoon Suk Yeol was sentenced to life in prison by the Seoul Central District Court for leading an insurrection related to his brief declaration of martial law in December of 2024. That's courtesy of the BBC. So there's still hope, just in case. Anyway, yesterday it was rumored that in North Jersey the air tried to kill us. The trains betrayed us as always. The pipes exploded, and every county from Passaic to Morris woke up and asked the same question: why is everything breaking at the same time? I can't believe that this is actually happening. Anyway, welcome to D10, D11. Are you up, New Jersey, where climate chaos, political drama, and questionable infrastructure meet, usually at the same intersection? Get out the way, the light is red. Are you on your phone or something? Anyway, you wouldn't have that problem if you're just taking the train. First up, let's talk about Passaic. In Passaic, if you walked around yesterday and thought the air tastes spicy, you're not wrong. The state declared a air quality action day thanks to high particulate matter. Translation: don't breathe too deeply. That's courtesy of NorthJersey.com. Paterson continues its saga of weather whiplash after a weekend of tragic shooting where a 68-year-old woman was injured, and cold weather alerts. Residents had a wintry mix last night, and stormwater systems are still struggling every time the temperature shifts, because of course they are. That's courtesy of the Patterson Times. But there is one bright spot, which I'm not from Patterson, so you guys will have to let me know. The Vista State, oh, sorry, I'm not from Passaic, but the Vista State Park officially opened, transforming what used to be a dumping ground to a 6.4 green acre space. Urban planners everywhere nodded approvingly for one single peaceful moment. Up next, Essex County. The air also sucked in Essex because Passaic and Essex are both right next to each other. So it impacted everybody from Passaic to Essex. Anyway, aircraft emergency shut down Newark Airport, and aviation emergency forced a temporary closure of the Newark Liberty International Airport, causing flight disruptions and rerouting across the Northeast. So anyway, it eventually, after FAA confirmed this incident, and operations resumed after emergency protocols were lifted. It was Ash Wednesday. My ash is gone because I guess I went to sleep anyway. St. Patrick's Pro Cathedral Cardinal Joseph Tobin marked Ash Wednesday, offering blessings and reflections in Newark's faithful. I'm one of the faithful sometimes. So you can see pictures of that all over NewJersey.com. Anyway, Montclair residents revolt over a 30-year tax abatement at Lackawanna Plaza. That means that the development doesn't have to pay taxes or pay their fair share. The public, all people wanted in Montclair for that Lackawanna Plaza was a grocery store. They got everything. They got a flea market, they got a dance studio, they got all kinds of things going on, but the supermarket. Anyway, so the public came and said, hey, this new development's coming, 30 years, 8.2 acres, and they kind of don't agree or push back on the financial modeling. The community benefit agreement was weak, and they want some transparency. So we're going to be following this story closely, and we're going to be talking to some people from the Lackawanna, who live around Lackawanna Plaza in the next upcoming weeks. $1 million for Newark Youth STEM program. The United Community Corporation secured $1 million in federal funding to expand STEM opportunities for Newark students, launching a program aimed at building long-term tech capacity and education equity. But I thought it had a lot of things to do with AI, lots of AI. So I'm happy, but at the same time, AI thing, that's kind of scary to me. Anyway, that's in the Hudson Reporter, the LRPL, a whole bunch of publications has to talked about this. Also in Montclair, the yes, yes, no, no school drama continues. Dueling letters to the editor because no one wants to say they have an opinion officially. So everybody just keeps putting letters to the editor. So some people are like, you know what? Screw those kids. No, actually, that's not true. They said they care about the future. They just don't trust that the future will be okay if they vote yes. Some people are like, you know what? We're going to do whatever it takes. Yes, yes. The superintendent says, hey, do what you need to do. But if you vote no, pain's coming tomorrow. Pain's coming right after that. Pain and the lack of autonomy. Maybe Essex should be one school district. That's just me. Anyway, the continuing storm fallout. Newark is still recovering, just like the rest of us, from this weekend, from the snowstorm. It wasn't like this weekend, but we were still feeling it this weekend. And we were still feeling it on Monday and Tuesday. Yesterday, 90% of the roads were plowed. But some things on sidewalks and pedestrian routes remained a little bit snowy. But thanks to the rain yesterday, I'm thinking that this morning, most people who are walking to the trains, they're going to be happy because it looks pretty good out there. Let's see here. Let's jump to Union County. And Union County break continues over Maria and Isabel. Isabel's mother, pled with the public, please center the girls and not the murderer that used their car as a weapon. This really is a case of misogyny, elite capture, and planning and bad planning. Meanwhile, county officials announced the final public meeting of the Hazard Mitigation Plan update, where flooding, heat, and emergency responses are all on the table because climate crisis planning is no longer optional. It is part of good governance. Also, Roselle Park is closing Chestnut Street parking lot for good next month, or actually this month. A tiny but symbolic shift away from car-centric planning from the Union News Daily. I don't know if you guys or folks are happy about it, but I'm happy about it. Hopefully we can get some bike lanes, we can get some traffic calming, and we can get some more intra-state transit. Hudson County decided to stop playing games. Well, you know what? No one's playing games. Nothing's funny here. They're banning ICE from county property, part of a growing regional stance against federal immigration enforcement overreach. That's in NewJersey.com. Transit meltdown of the day. New Jersey Transit apologized for canceling 27 trains on Sunday, 5 trains on Monday, 3 trains on Tuesday, and telling riders to work from home during the Portal Bridge cutover. Service is down 53% for the entire month. But you know what? Remember, this is Chris Christie's fault. Everybody hates Chris. I hate Chris. Anyway, but it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad because people did stay home. And things were actually running pretty smoothly on Wednesday. If you were trying to get into Manhattan from North Jersey. Oh, another interesting thing, Jersey City dropped a political bombshell, or maybe I should say, this seems to be a thing. Anyway, a $250 million budget deficit revealed in a new report. Community meetings across all 6 wards of Jersey City are coming, and you can bet it's going to be not a happy day. Taxes are going to be okay. We don't know if taxes are going to be raised, but they might be. Services are going to be cut. Development, everything is on the table. Anything could happen. That's from the Hudson Reporter. Our final county, Morris County. Morris County started yesterday with an actual infrastructure face plant, a major water break at Route 202 and Skyline Drive, tanked hydrant pressure and disrupted water service across Morris County. Freeze, thaw, cycle, strike again, from the legaladvocate.com. So these are another things about the climate crisis and how it impacts us. In education, the Highland region especially Jefferson Township is facing school funding crisis. Oh my gosh, again. So severe that arts and sports programming may be cut. Residents are begging the state for intervention before communities hollow out. That's from the Daily Record. Maybe Morris County should be one school district. Just saying. All right. And today, the planning board, and continuing this hybrid format, hearings on development, subdivision, and decisions. That's in Morris, so Morris County, NJ.gov. So I highly suggest you take advantage of the hybrid format. So that's the rundown. Bad pipes, broken pipes, bad air, shrinking school budgets, missing trains, working from home, and a brand new park that rose from a literal dump. North Jersey, you're chaotic, you're dramatic, and you're ours. I'm your host, Lo Sontag. That's are you up? Are you up yet, New Jersey? Catch you tomorrow, assuming the